Righty, we are live. We are live. I think this might be my first live stream in 2023. Is it? I'm in the noisy chair because I got my big chair, my stool here in the position it needs to be so when I do green screen. So that's why the studio looks a little different. But I wanted to go live. I wanted to stream live and actually go over. I'm gonna have to lay down my tenor part. All right. Okay. Okay, so let me do this. I'm just gonna pull up Facebook on my phone and make sure everything is good. Hopefully everybody's good. Send me a message. Send me a chat. Message in the chat saying what's up. Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. And I'm gonna get set up. Oh, let me talk to y'all about this song, "You're My Protection." So, "You're My Protection" actually came. The idea came to me. There we go. There we go. I hear you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna send a. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm on Facebook. It looks cool. All right, what's going on? So we're live there on Facebook. What's going on? I got my um, hello from Atlanta. What up? What up? What up, Desi? How you doing? Yeah, so good. Awesome. Looks like you're checking it out on Facebook. Awesome. Facebook is showing up. Sometimes it don't show up. Probably on my musician page. I need to update that page more. And it's got the subtitles there on my Facebook as well. Okay, cool. All right, so let me tell you what's up. I've been working on these songs that I recorded on December 31st of 2022. I did "You're My Protection." I did "Nora Was Right." Also did what else? "Floating." And all of those songs I actually start working on. I wrote them a while back, but everything that I've written, I've showed on this channel how I actually took the idea from a voice memo to Logic, me singing it, and really spelling it out, outlining it from the drums, the bass, the keys, to the saxophone or EWI or whatever. And then I've taken it from there to sending it, bouncing it, sending it to my guys, and they actually would lay down real bass, real drums, real keys on it. And also, I've laid down saxophone and stuff in here. And it was something, this whole idea, this whole In the Lab series, I can talk about how to play over tunes and play 2-5-1s and how to improvise and stuff. But I wanted to get some real application or connection between how I produce my music, me creating it real time for y'all to watch, and also see the process from going from me having it up here to actually bringing it to fruition within a real life context and having real guys play, you know. And so that's what the In the Lab sessions were about. And I was at church yesterday. We had a great message, and so it was just a reminder. We had a guest pastor. He was just talking about how our whole purpose. A lot of people don't know their purpose. This connects into this whole creative process because a lot of God is being removed from our society and everything that we are used to seeing in terms of places where we would hear about God or see or reverence for the things of God. They're really fighting. Excuse me. They're really fighting hard and trying to choke that off so people would just not have hope. They just, just want to just follow their own desires and just, self-destruct. That's really what they want people to make themselves their own gods. But anyway, how does this tie into what I'm saying, what I'm going to talk about today, or what I'm going to play and what I'm doing here? Well, first of all, Pastor was saying that we are representatives of his image in the earth. Like our purpose really is to be a light. For those people who are believers in God and have a relationship with God through Christ, we have to exemplify Christ through our actions, through our works, so that people can see that or get hope or have hope that, oh man, there is something beyond myself and my own desires. And so kind of what I've always believed and aimed for in my music is to really communicate what's in my heart, my spirit, my soul, my belief and trust, hope in Christ, and have it go out through my music. And so what better example is that that we have as creators, to take something from inside and bring it to life. You know what I'm saying? And so we have tools that we use: the saxophone, the EWI, the drums, the keyboard. We got Logic. We got these tools that helps us to facilitate getting these ideas out. And so once we get an example out, then we can actually bring it to life, from beyond just the virtual instruments and put some real players on it. And that's what I decided to do, is record it live or record it in the studio on December 31st. And so the song that I've been working on here, well, of the three, tonight I'm going to be working on You're My Protection Still. And that's the spirit of the song really comes from Psalm 91, and so that whole passage of scripture is basically summing up God's protection. You know what I'm saying? And so I thought about that. And so, everything that I do, I want to be sure that I give God glory, because my progression with my saxophone playing and my focus, like, you need to know, I'm always transparent. I've always been like an honest person. So I like to tell people the truth and give people the real information. So when I started practicing on saxophone, I had this tenacity and I had this real hunger and appetite to be able to play. Like the first day I went to band rehearsal or band class, when they were showing us how to play on the instrument, they only showed us one note, and I was like, that's not good enough. I want to know the rest of the notes. And I was asked the teacher at the end of class, like, what are the rest of the notes on the saxophone? He said, well, you're going to get that throughout the week. That's what we're here for. That's what the camp is for. But that was not satisfactory. I wanted to know all the notes on the saxophone. So when I went home, I learned how to play all the notes on the horn, But I realized that I had a hunger and an appetite to learn as much as I wanted to. I had a drive to really, explore music things sonically and put things together. I started recording really 12, 13, probably like 13, 14. I was always using tape recorders and recording myself, using my dad's video camera and videoing myself play. And I had a 4-track recorder back 14, and I started using that to record and stack myself playing over different things, beating on the table and creating beats. And I was always creating because I always wanted to express what I had on the inside. And so one of the things I'm talking now, because I want y'all to have some context, because faith is very important. Because a lot of times we're distracted by all of the noise and everything that's going on around us. What we see, we got so many distractions now. The advances in technology has made it to where we're overwhelmed with so much stuff, and people, um, a lot of times the voice of God is drowned out by all of the noise. Whereas people get confused on what their purpose is, they get confused on how to even grow, and they get confused when it are distracted from being able to be disciplined enough to grow and practice a skill long enough so that they can grow. You know what I'm saying? And so I I was thinking about this hand in hand because the technology, social media, and everything is cool. We're able to reach people all around the world. We're able to connect with people all around the world and network. Our network is that much more smaller because we can go stream live and touch people all around the world, which is great. But at the same time, if you don't have a foundation in in coming up without having this stuff, then it's gonna make it really hard for your attention span, to be where you can turn all of that off and really focus on the thing that you're trying to develop and the thing that you're trying to say. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that's a great context for me to put this in, because when we create, we're creating from a place that's divine. We're coming from a place that is connected to our gift, our purpose. You know what I'm saying? And so I think there needs to be a focus there, just like prayer, meditation. You know what I'm saying? It's like practicing and studying. That's an intimate time where you get a chance to communicate with the Lord. You get a chance to connect with God. He can speak things or impress things upon you, lead you in certain directions to where you exercise your brain, or you exercise your fingers and go over certain things. Because what we're doing ultimately, we're trying to communicate. We're trying to communicate something that comes from within or comes from above, or however you want to think about it. We're trying to get a message out in a different format so that we can touch people. And ultimately, we're doing this because we want to express or we want to display God's image, or his creation, his creativity that flows through us, how he's created us in his own image and likeness. We have to continue to do that and inspire others. And so there needs to be time of focus and no distractions so that you can hear and receive. Because like the Bible says, faith comes by hearing and hearing by the word of God. Same thing in a natural sense. If you want to learn how to play better, or learn even jazz, or whatever your skill that you want to develop, you got to listen to it. You got to watch it. You got to take in a lot of it so you can understand the language and just kind of wrap your mind, be able to wrap your mind around the concept that much more. Then when you start practicing, you're aiming to get to that sound that you're hearing. You got to create a concept in your head, and then you got to have time to practice certain things, have a regimen to go over things, scales, arpeggios, play with a metronome, learn songs, track out songs, learn the harmony, learn how to play the chords. It's a long list of things that you would practice on in order to develop yourself to where you can actually play and say something and have a voice to be able to communicate a song that it touches people. And then once people hear that, it's indisputable. It's like people can argue and people can try to debate you about God and his existence, but when you got it, you got it. It's undisputable. You can hear God, you can see God in a person, because if that person has spent time with him, they put in the work, it's undisputable. It's nothing that they can argue about. Like, he got it, they got it, because it's evident. So that's the thing. But we have to make sure that we discipline ourselves we study, we practice, we get out of our own way, because if you can't execute something a certain way, then people are not going to be able to understand the message that you have, or they're not going to take you seriously because you haven't taken yourself seriously. You haven't disciplined yourself to practice. You haven't focused long enough time. You haven't studied because you've been distracted by all of these other things. So when you go up to play, people are like, or they categorize you, put you in a box because they can't hear you, because you don't have a distinct sound. You don't have a conviction about your playing. You don't have a voice. But when you hear somebody who got a voice, it touches you here. And once it touches you there, you know that person has spent some time with God. He got something is going on. But I just wanted to say that real quick before I got into working on this stuff. Let me get it at some of these comments. I know I got some comments coming in. This is inspiring. Thank you, Israel. Yes, sir. What up, Jermaine? What up? That's my man. That's my brother there. Jermaine, he's a phenomenal bass player, producer, and family man. I love his brand. I love what he's doing. Great guy. So check out Jermaine Morgan as well. Say, okay, I caught some, okay. Yeah, some love stuff. Yeah. But y'all, I'm excited though. I wanted to just share a little bit of that to bring it on home, because a lot of people, they get confused. They musicians especially, think about this, like we're like music therapists. We're therapists, man. We really minister under the umbrella of helps in terms of spiritual gift. We help people. We touch people. We change atmospheres. Everywhere you go, there's music, and so it's very important that we as musicians don't take that lightly, and make sure we take care of ourselves and make sure we're in the right place spiritually, because what we give out, that energy travels through the medium that we use. It travels through the songs that we create. So I'm very mindful of those things, and I try to be responsible with that, what I'm entrusted with, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Okay, y'all jumped on here. Quamon, Happy New Year, bro. Yes, sir. Happy New Year. Lorenzo. Yes, sir. Okay. All right. So let's get going. You see I got all this stuff in the back. And what I did, I ended up recording You're My Protection. And it sounded like my guy told me that it was distorted, a little bit distorted. So I got to redo it. So I'm going to do it here. See if I can get it. I'm coming over here to get my horn, by the way. All right, so let me tell y'all what I'm doing. What's the vision? I recorded it. I recorded it in the studio, but it's just basically a placeholder. I knew that I wouldn't be satisfied with my horn, what I laid down in the studio, and I need to redo it. So I'm redoing it here, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use green screen to actually put myself in a location that connects to the studio, that looks like where I was in the studio. Now, where is my neck strap? It's not in here. I know I got my neck strap on, but that's to my EWI. So I'm gonna talk to y'all about the lab. The laboratory is where we try different things, we experiment, we create things, we discover things, and we then share it with the world. So I'm bringing y'all into the laboratory, showing the process. I'm sharing my process, my thought process, my angle, where I come from, right? And these are long, so if you need to roll out, you can always come back and watch the rest, or fast forward through after it's posted, because I usually go through getting stuff set up, and then I'll start recording. But this is all good. It's good good for y'all to see it because different people who might be at a different level don't know the process. And so I like to go through it and show you because y'all have seen like I've taken actually You're My Protection, Nard Was Right, which is a tribute to Bernard Wright, who passed away last year. And Floating, I created them all on the channel in Logic. And they're songs now. And ever since the pandemic, like it's been a common thing for cats to outline stuff and with their DAW, that's digital audio workstation, and get people to lay tracks. So I'm still kind of trying to make sure that I capture audio and video because that's just where we are right now. It might be more expensive because you got to pay cats for the session, but I diversify to the point where I have multiple streams outside of music so that I could do music. So that's another subject right there. Oh, my man, shout out to my brother Jermaine. He has a book out on how to make money with music, I believe. So make sure y'all check that out. He been doing it. He's been doing YouTube for a minute. I think he's doing it full time. And you always want to learn from others that have been doing it and piece it together because that's what we do. We learn from each other. We inspire each other. Now, where's my neck strap, y'all? I'm going to have to use an older neck strap because I don't want to take up a lot of time trying to find it. Gosh, I hate that. Anyway, let me get my other one. My older one. My old toe-up neck strap. It's all right. It'll get me through. All right. So what I'm going to do now, I got my horn. Going to be too loud, maybe. Let me turn this way right quick. I need to break it in. Now, I might need to change my reed. All right, so the thing I'm thinking about now is my tone, because when you try to overdub on the horn part, so it might be different for like guitar and bass players because we have a reed, and so the reed, depending on the humidity and the weather and stuff like that, it can affect the sound, and even the distance from the mic. All of that kind of stuff affects the sound. So it's almost like if you're gonna overdub and do it on a different day, it's like, man, sometimes you gotta redo everything. So that's the situation I'm in. I'm sorry, that's loud. When I'm close, it makes it loud. Let me go over here and look. Yes, sir. Bless you, saved gamer. What's going on? All right, so let me turn this down. When I talk, it's gonna make my talking low. But let me see here. When I play sax. Let me turn this down. Bring my volume down a little bit. That's not the right sound. Ah, I don't know, y'all. I gotta have the right sound before I start recording. I got to, y'all. Let's try. This is an Ultim Blue Heron mouthpiece by Arnold Montgomery, made out of Ultim. That's better. That's better. I think that's better. That might be better. Uh, that's okay. Might need to be wet so more, but let's live with that. All right. All right. So now I got my sound a little closer to what I like on the saxophone, right? I'm just checking my Facebook. Sometimes people message me here on my personal Facebook and I don't get the messages, but I'm just double checking here. Okay. And it's kind of hot, y'all. But I don't want to put the AC on because it ain't, it's not hot outside. So, okay, so now I got that going. So what I'm gonna do here now, before I start recording, I need to set up my room. So I'm gonna pull this green screen deal over. All right. All right. All right. All right. So what I'm gonna do is pull this up. Stretch them out. Make sure it don't fall on me. That actually needs to be taller. All right, so I'm gonna take the time to pull this up a little higher. I'm getting there. Don't fall on camera, y'all, because y'all gonna laugh at me. I know y'all will. Y'all make it go viral. Y'all get to sharing it with everybody. Cute fail. You mess around with that green screen thing and fell over right on camera live. All right, let me move my case out the way. All right. I'm pretty tall, y'all. So that needs to be tall. All right. This stuff is good for watch time too. This is entertainment. If y'all sit and watch movies, you know, you can sit and watch and learn about your craft and how it's done for those that haven't done this. All right. So now I'm using my little clamps to kind of stretch it out to take the wrinkles out. All right. Just need to do this side. Okay. All right. Now, okay, so let me put this saxophone over here right quick. I got this alto out. I don't need it out really. Okay. Put the sax down. All right. So I got another computer set up with my camera. I got a Zoom Q2N, and what I'm gonna do is actually turn that on, and that'll be I'll record the video onto my other computer. Okay, y'all with me? Okay, let's do it. So y'all not gonna see that the way that looked. I mounted a camera right above me. All right, and I use ScreenFlow, this video software called ScreenFlow. And right now I'm looking at the monitor and seeing how it looks. Okay? Oh, I gotta turn it on. So let me turn this camera on. All right, so it's on. Wish I could show you, but I can't show you from that camera. All right, so it's on. Let's see. Okay, good. Wait a minute. It's not looking right, y'all. Okay, microphone. Okay, let me fix this here. Configure. I'm on my laptop and I'm just trying to get my video right so I can see it. All right, so yeah, record video. Okay. All right, cool. It looks cool. It looks okay. So now, uh, what's gonna happen? I need to. Oh, I need to turn my light. No, my light is on. I'm looking at the screen to make sure when I record, I'm like right in the middle there. I gotta put my. Now I can push this chair up. Pull this green out. Move this right here. I'm telling y'all, once I get done with it, y'all gonna be like, man, that's nice. So I'm gonna sit right here. Now, I just need to make sure that I'm in the middle. When I was in the studio, I had this jumpsuit on. So I just need to make sure I'm like right in the middle. Probably could go back a little bit. And I'll fix my light. I know I'm casting a shadow. I think if I stand up, that won't be bad. That won't be bad either. Man, this thing sounds good when I record, even compared to going to the studios and playing on those $2,000-3,000 mics. My Fathead Cascade that I've been recording for a while, it sounds really good. All right. So let me look on here. We getting there, y'all. So I know my head is cut off on my computer screen there. Let me tilt this up a little bit. It's all right. The main thing is that I look good on my camera angle. All right, so the problem, just trying to make sure I get where I need to go, get to where I need to be. Then I'll eliminate, yeah, that's a good spot. That's a good spot. And then I'll eliminate that darkness by changing my light. Okay? All right. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, okay, so I got a shadow. Okay, let me fix this softbox light here. I'll fix this softbox light. Oh, you know what? I don't have all these lights on. Okay, that's better. Yeah, that's better. Can y'all see it? And what I'll do, I'll just trying to see. That's how I know which direction I need to go. So I need to fix this here. I think I'm. Oh shucks. That's not good. Oh shucks, I gotta fix this. The legs at the bottom is not doing right. Don't you fall on me. These legs are just not right. Okay, I got it. All right, I got it. Yeah, those legs was just not right. Now I got a wrinkle. Sometimes you don't want to go through all this, but it's just part of the creative process. Gotta do what you gotta do. Ain't no shortcut sometimes. I don't think ever. Because when you shortcut, you gotta go back and redo it. Okay, I think I can put my plant. All right. All right, y'all. Cool. All right. It's okay. I go back into it, kind of eliminates my shadow. Yeah. I'm good. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that. I need two lights actually. I need like another one over here. I could, sit back into it. I think that's what I'll do. We'll try that. All right, y'all. I think I'm good. I'm gonna try it. I'm centered right there. All right, y'all. Good. Let's do it. I got that set up. And what's gonna happen? I'll start videoing over here, and then I'll do my audio over here. All right. So Let's go ahead and switch to my Logic right now. Let me make sure I got Logic. Yeah, it's open. So I'm gonna just switch to Logic. Let me switch it here. All right, so there's my Logic. I learned something too. You need to have a solid state external hard drive to record on. Sometimes I was getting those overload, system overload, uh, when I was trying to record. So I'm gonna close out. No, it was right. Do You're My Protection. Okay, so it's pulling up You're My Protection. I got my video position set up. Got my mic placement. All right. Let me turn down my mic. Check 1, 2. All right. Now, let me see. My man said I was distorting, but I think I accidentally sent him my sax with the processing. So, but I ain't even gonna worry about it. I'm gonna just wing it, and hopefully I can get a good take. The challenge is the solo part, you know. So let's go ahead and duplicate this here. All right, so I got a new track there. New sax is gonna be here. All right, cool. We ready, y'all. Y'all ready? We are in place. Yes, it's an original song. Yeah. It's definitely original. It's I've been featuring it on the channel, so you probably seen it because I've been working on it the last couple weeks. All right, cool. So I think everything's in place. Man, that's the thing. That's another thing. I need to get some headphones with the longer cord. So that's my only thing. If I push back further from, you know what? I'm gonna have to pull up my desk. My desk has rollers, which is good, but this keyboard is right here. I got too much stuff. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to really work on this. Let's see if I can reach. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. All right, let me make sure this video looks good. Yeah, looks good. All right, all good to go, y'all. Yep. All right, y'all. Here we go. Uh,
I might mute. Let me go ahead and mute this so y'all won't hear it double. All right. Just trying to get the right placement of the mic. Uh, I'm just trying to. It's something in the way. Oh, that's okay. That's not gonna be in the green screen. All right, let's take off, y'all. All right, I'm starting my recording over here. All right, so that's rolling. We ready to go. Let's go. Long count. 1, 2, 4. Be nice if I turn my monitor speakers off. All right, so it did it. But that's a good place for it to stop though, because let me pause my video over here because that's the spot that I need to get a fresh start on anyway. Okay, so I got my video paused. Man, I'm gonna have to turn this AC on. All right, so what I'm gonna have to do is start it at this point. It's because I'm streaming too, you know, so it don't help the CPU. All right, so but that's a good spot to start at. And the timing is off because I'm streaming, right? And it does that when I'm trying to do all this stuff and share it with you all at the same time. So it is a lot. And I'm gonna get eventually I'll upgrade and get me a what's that what's that new uh, Mac they got? It's gonna cost me an arm, a leg, and some blood. So maybe buffer size, maybe if I put it up a little higher. But I'm gonna have to drag it and put it in the right spot. So now I'm gonna get my auto punch turned on. Now I just need to record this much, to the end. All right, so now I need to erase this part. All right, so let's drag this over. What I end up might have to do is like, you know, uh, finish it out offline maybe if it keeps giving me problems. But I'm gonna try to do a tape. All right, so let's see if I can get it right there. Let me give myself a little bit more time. Okay, all right. Let's try it, y'all. Let's try it. I'm gonna mute my mic again. Hopefully they'll let me close. Do I have any other programs open? Yeah, Google Chrome I can turn off. FaceTime I can turn off. Skype I can turn off.
All right, y'all. So now, of course, I don't like that take. So at this point, I would have to go offline and really focus and nail a good take. But for now, I think I was able to lay down a take from start to finish. And at this point, I'll just go back and listen and make sure I get a good take. All right. So let me switch. How y'all like today's in the lab session? Let me know what you think about today's session, and I'll take any questions if you have any. Let's see if I can switch. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't. Did I mute? Oh, yeah, I unmuted. Let me turn this up a little bit. There we go. Let me look at the chat. Okay, let me pull the chat over. Man, I don't know. He asked, when will the song be released? It's dope. Appreciate you. I'm not sure. Sometimes this year. I'm trying to decide if I'll do it as a single or if I should, finish EP and just release everything together. So I'm not sure right now. But if we can knock this out, finish everything here in January. The Yeah, because I got to do the audio. The audio is easier than the video. Video is going to take time lining up everything and cutting back and forth from the different, shots of everybody. So I don't know, but I'm here. I'm ready. I'm dedicated. All right, so I'm gonna play around with this and finish it out. Let me go back and go back to my eCam if I can find it. It's way down here. But yeah, I'm gonna focus and go ahead and try to knock this out and knock this thing out. All right, y'all. Y'all good? Did y'all enjoy this week's edition of In the Lab? We are an hour and 14 minutes. I know a lot of that time was spent. I'm dark. My light is behind me. So y'all not going to see me as good. But it's okay. I got it set up so that I can record my video. So I'm going to finish doing what I was doing, get a good take, focus, and hopefully this will be it. So, y'all witness history. I was able to lay down the track, hopefully, that you all hear on the album right here live. All right. So that's it for this week's session. If you aren't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I think we're right at 10,000 subscribers. And, share it. Let other people know that I'm doing In the Lab sessions on Monday, sometimes throughout the week, depending on how I'm inspired. And Texas Tenor Academy is the place where you can get lesson videos and performance videos, licks, and different things from over the years that I put in there. Also, make sure y'all download the Quamon Fowler app. Inside of there, you get access to my podcast and everything else that I do. What else am I leaving out? Oh, one-on-one lessons. If you want to take lessons, I am open. You can sign up right through the app. All that good stuff. Okay, that's it for now. Appreciate you. Love y'all much. Happy New Year, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.